nach tea, good God.
Yes, quite takes the breath away, doesn't it? The Highlands of Scotland.
Indeed.
Oh, and up there, Lionheart, is that Glendoom Castle. What remarkable crenellations.
Remarkable. Ah, excuse me, station master.
And what can I do for you, sir?
We need to get up to that castle. Do you know where we could hire a car?
There's nae cars in Ochternorty, except at the castle itself, it is. Yon feller up there who owns it has a car, flash bugger.
Oh, does he indeed? What's he like, this chap?
That I couldn't say. He keeps his sail to his sail.
Is there any other mode of transport we could take?
With a horse and cart, do ye?
Oh, yes, that'll be fine.
Then I'll away and arrange it for you.
Strange chap.
Par for the course when you get this far from civilization.
Oh, yes?
That's why I never leave London.
Oh. Ah, here's our transport. Good evening, my good man.
I hear you need transportation to the castle.
That's right.
All aboard, then.
He looks awfully familiar. Have we met him somewhere before?
Yes, about a minute ago. It's the station master.
Good Lord, no, it can't be.
It is. He's just wearing a different hat.
Oh, metaphorically, you mean, in that he has two separate roles within the local community?
No, he's wearing a different hat.
Oh, so he is.
Sooner you than me, I'll tell you. Sooner you than me.
I beg your pardon.
Oh, yes, indeed. I dinna envy you. There's some michty strange goings-on up at yon castle.
What sort of goings-on?
Weird lights in the sky at night.
Weird lights?
Aye, and terrible noises too, like the howling and blowing of some great airborne beastie.
Good Lord.
And those who stay out after dark.
Yes?
And see the lights in the sky.
Yes?
Get their trousers burnt up.
They what?
I ken you heard me richt, man. They lose their trews.
I've never heard such rubbish.
You won't be saying that when it happens to you.
Will I not?
No, you'll be rubbing your ass and wishing you'd listened to me.
Just drive on. Lose their trousers, for goodness sake.
Yes, I've heard some odd superstitions in my time, but that's the first one that involved supernatural debagging.
Hello?
Hot socks!
Socks?
Old people! Oh, I love old people!
I beg your pardon?
Are you too lost? Do you know where you are?
I know perfectly well where I am, madam. And will you please stop shouting?
Oh, my goodness. You have wheels attached to your feet.
Roller skates! Ain't they just a gnat's whistle?
Gnat's whistle?
You know, the bee's knees. The elephant's eyebrows, the eel tips.
Lionheart, what's she saying?
The cat's pajamas! Look!
Yes, very good. Would Mr. Ravenscroft be at home?
Who?
The proprietor of Daedalus Books.
Books? Are you kidding?
Yes. Perhaps we have the wrong address, Lionheart.
Well, then who does live here?
I do, silly. And Dee Dee, but he's out.
And Mr. Deedy, would he be your other half?
Mind your potatoes.
My potatoes?
Cheeky. Anyways, I've got to go and see a man about a dog.
I see. Well, good luck with it.
Laters, alligators!
Extraordinary woman.
I need a drink.
Hello, gents. What can I do for you?
Isn't that,
Yes, it is. And he's one of triplets.
Are there any other people in this village?
What's that?
A bitter and a sherry, if you would.
I would, and I will. Sit yourselves down.
What a distressing experience.
Funny people, Americans.
Americans? Oh, of course. I just assumed she was mentally ill.
Shout all the time.
Well, quite. Why did she start talking about potatoes?
I don't know, Dunning. I just don't know. We'll try again in the morning. Landlord, do you have a bed for the night?
Aye, that I do.
Oh, excellent.
Though it'll be an awfully tight squeeze.
A tight squeeze?
Aye.
Oh.
Oh.
You better not snore. Dunning. Dunning. Stop stealing the blankets. And Dunning, get your feet out of my face.
Oh, feet. Yes.
Why are they so hairy? What's wrong with you, man?
Pardon?
Oh, the stench. Oh.
Those aren't my feet.
Not your...
Oh!
What is it? It's 12 o'clock in the morning.
I've a complaint to make.
Oh, aye.
There's a dead stoat in my bed.
That's nae stoat.
What?
That's a weasel, that is.
Nonetheless, there's a rancid rodent in my bed, and it wasn't there when I retired this evening.
You Sassenachs are always complaining about something or other.
Well, really, this is the worst establishment I've ever had the misfortune to stay in.
Aye, that's what the last one said and all.
Last one?
The last Sassenach to stay here. Awful loud fella, challenger or something.
A champion?
That's what I said.
Sir Basil Champion was here?
Oh, aye. 2 or 3 times by my reckoning.
When was he here last?
Must have been about a month ago.
Month? Are you sure?
Aye. He was sit down in the bar, gassing on about his travels and such like. Most of it hogwash, if you ask me, but entertaining enough on a cold night.
But this is extraordinary. Sir Basil was supposed to be in Africa a month ago.
And more to the point, he was supposed to be dead a month ago.
Well, for a dead man, he was doing an awful lot of supping.
Someone's been playing us for fools.
It certainly looks that
We're
way.
going back to that castle, and this time I'm not taking any flannel.
Absolutely not.
Where are you twos going?
The castle?
I tell you, dinna go out after dark. Beware the winged beastie.
Oh, what rubbish. Stand aside, you silly man. Give me a hand. Oh, that's it.
Isn't this trespassing?
It's just a little wall, that's all.
Oh, perhaps we should wait till tomorrow. It's terribly late.
This is important government business. Besides, no one puts a dead weasel in my bed and gets away with it.
You think it was a...
Do you hear something?
Lionheart. Weird lights in the sky.
Well, I never...
The innkeeper was right. It's the airborne beastie.
Now, hold on.
Oh, it's going to take our trousers. Oh.
No one's taking my trousers.
Please, not my trousers. No. Oh.
It's just a flying machine, that's all.
Oh, yes, a flying machine. Oh, of course. Dear me.
Nothing to worry about.
I wouldn't be so sure of that.
Ah, a giant. Oh.
Bloody hell, you're tall.
And you're trespassing.
Oh, are we really?
Laird wants a word.
Good. We'd like a word with him, too. After you.
After you.
After us. pushing you both.
Huh?
Holy moly!
Oh, dear.
Ah, madam, hello again.
Dee Dee's gonna be mad at you two.
Is Dee Dee at home?
He sure as hell is.
Dee Dee!
Dee Dee Denham?
That's me.
The billionaire playboy there?
Billionaire, actually. And you are?
I'm Lionheart. This is Professor Dunning.
Yeah, pleased to meet you. So you fly planes?
Do I fly planes? Nice one, Pops.
Yes. Do you?
I'm D.D. Denham.
Oh, yes.
The 1936 Transcontinental Speed Record? The Harmon Trophy for World's Outstanding Aviator? Sir, you are looking at the fastest man alive.
Oh, well done. Good for you, Mr. Denning.
Denham. Jeez.
And the contraption we witnessed outside, one of yours?
Something I'm testing. It's called a helicopter.
Dee Dee, shush.
Sorry, gentlemen, it's hush-hush.
Hush-hush. An American billionaire?
Billionaire.
Testing out secret flying machines in the Scottish Highlands?
Sure. There's nothing there, no spies, no press, nothing but a few superstitious locals.
Silly locals.
And you two. So what brings you to my castle?
I believe you put a weasel in my bed.
A weasel?
Or possibly a stoat.
I've never met you before. Why would I want to put a weasel in your bed?
That was me, Mr. Denham. A sort of, warning.
A warning?
These are the guys who were asking about you-know-who, baby.
Mr. Ravenscroft, the proprietor of Daedalus Books.
Ravenscroft, huh?
And Sir Basil Champion. We believe you have his book.
Who did you guys say you work for?
We didn't. But, as you ask, MI-13.
Who?
British intelligence.
Well, in that case, gentlemen, you better come with me. The book is down in my museum.
Museum?
You're privileged to see this, you know. Not many do.
Oh, my word.
My private aeronautical collection.
That can't be the...
The Wright Flyer 1, the world's first airplane.
It's the original?
Flying is something of an obsession with me. Please.
Oh, my, what an exquisite picture.
It's a portrait of Icarus and Daedalus, Frederick Leighton, 1869.
Hence, Daedalus Books.
Daedalus was the father of Icarus. You know, guy with wings, flew too close to the sun. Icarus was an idiot, but Daedalus, now, he was a genius. He invented flight.
It's a very striking portrait. The Daedalus he appears to have...
Yes?
Your head.
Good God.
Yep. Daedalus has got my head on his big old Greek shoulders. Sort of symbolic. Neat, huh?
Amazing.
And here, Daedalus and Icarus by Charles Paul Landon, 1799.
Oh, my. He, also has your head.
And he's smoking a pipe.
Like me. Nice touch, huh?
Very tasteful. Now, Champion's book.
Just a minute, Mr. Lionheart. There's something else I want to show you. You see these?
Fireworks?
Rockets. Chinese. Ming Dynasty. Priceless. You know the story of Wan Hu, the first man in space?
No, I don't.
Wan Hu knew a little about rockets, so he decided to launch himself into space. He attached 47 rockets, just like these, to a chair, sat in it, and lit the fuse. Whoosh!
He went into space?
No, he exploded. But that's not the point. He was the first man to dream of space travel. And gentlemen, I intend to make that dream a reality.
Oh, good. How?
With Sir Basil Champion's memoirs.
What's Champion got to do with space travel?
Just, through here, after you.
Oh, are you sure it's just an empty room?
It's a dungeon. Came with the castle. Ha!
What the hell are you doing?
Sorry, boys. No hard feelings.
But you don't understand. The plague. We have to stop the plague.
Yeah, sure. Now, listen. I'm the fastest man on Earth. Do you know whose record I beat last time?
No.
Mine. And the time before that? Mine. What would you do?
Retire
Oh, no. I am going to be the first man in space. Now, I don't know if you guys are from the British government or if you're spies or who the hell you are, but I do know that you're going to try and stop me. I've been waiting 12 long years for this, boys, and no one is going to stop me finding the Black Comet.
What?
Oh, nothing.
Here we go now.
Just coming, sugar. See you later, boys. Hamish will look after you. Won't you, Hamish?
Oh, good.
Okay, let's roll. See you guys in Alminger.
Aye, Mr. Denham.
I'll mean ya.
See you guys in Alminger.
Aye, Mr. Denham.
Mean ya.
In Egypt.
Honey, we'll be late for the plane.
Let's go to Egypt, baby. Woo! Yeah! Yeah!
Silly arse.
Black Comet. Black Comet. You know, that rings a bell, Lionheart.
Do you have a match?
I think so, yes. What's that?
It's a rocket.
You stole it.
Do you think it will still work?
But it's 400 years old. It's completely priceless.
It's our ticket out of here. Now, stand back.
Oh, dear.
You there. Hamish, wasn't it?
What do you want?
My friend here isn't feeling well.
The wee numpty in the spectacles.
Oh, dear, I think I'm dying.
Aye, Owen. You'd better not be jesting with me. So what's wrong with you?
He has an allergy to dungeons, as I do. Now, get out of the way.
Are you threatening me with a rocket?
I am, yes.
It'll never work, you ken. It's as old as the hills, and I give it here.
Stand back, I'm warning you. Bloody hell.
No! You've set the curtains on fire.
Oh, yes.
Oh, not the curtains. The antiques. My hair's on fire. No, not my hair.
Look, darling.
Dear me.
Help! Water, I need water. No!
Lionheart, the castle's on fire.
Time to leave, I think. What are you doing?
Oh, look, in this display case.
I, Explorer, the life and times of Sir Basil Champion, Explorer.
Lionheart, look, you're good with locks. Do you think you could...
Never mind that. Got it. Good. Now, come on.
Stop the car! My castle!
Oh, it's on fire.
My castle's on fire!
I know, Sugar Plum, but you can get another one just as good.
I don't want another one. I want that one.
Yeah, they seem to be packing everything up. What do those crates say?
Alminia.
What's that?
Oh, it's a city in Egypt, on the Nile, I think.
Why's Denham... Carts. Hide.
Oh, where?
There. Behind Denham's flying machine.
This castle is haunted.
Get away with you.
Did you never see it? Just out the corner of your eye.
See what?
It's like a big spider. But it's not like any spider I've ever seen.
I'm no afraid of these spiders.
Ah, they've gone.
Well, what now?
Well, that way is crawling with guards. That way is an inferno. How about down?
You mean the sewers? Oh, I'd rather not. These are my favourite shoes.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
Oh, and I know. How about up?
Up? What are you talking about?
This machine, the helicopter.
Oh, good thinking, Dunning. After you.
Ah, right. Now, well, that's it. Put your foot on there and...
Do you mind? I'm not a complete invalid. So, how do we fly this thing?
Don't you know?
But why would I?
But you're such an excellent driver. I thought...
This isn't a car.
No, what does this do? Oh, dear. Do you think the guards will hear us?
Yes.
I did read an article about flying machines in the New Scientist once.
Did you indeed?
It seems fundamentally to be a matter of throttle, pitch, and yaw. Now, this seems to fit the description of a throttle. Maybe if we...
Well, let's give it a go, then. Like this?
Like that? Pitch! Pitch! No, that's yaw!
Got it. Nothing to it.
Stop the car!
What now, honey?
Isn't that the helicopter?
Oh, yes.
My helicopter!
I wonder who's driving it.
Flying it! Who the hell's flying my helicopter?
Do you think we can make it all the way to London?
Not if that's the fuel gauge.
Oh, my word.
In which case we'll be lucky to get to the end of the road.
Oh, crumbs. What are we going to do?
You've still got your return ticket, I hope.
The next train to arrive at Auchternacht is the service to Inverness. Oh, and England.
Hello again.
You can't park that contraption here.
Why can't I?
You just can't.
I don't see why not.
I'll have you know, this forecourt is the property of the Inverness and Auchternacht Railway Company.
Good. Look, here are the keys. Just move it round the back for me, would you?
But that's...
Now, there's a good chap. Now, what time's the next train to Inverness?
That's it, coming in the new.
Splendid.
Inverness?
Yes, we need to charter a boat.
A boat?
To Egypt, Dunning. We're going to Egypt.
December the 1st, 1931, the Arctic wastes continued to lay waste to our party, with Bingley and Forbes Robertson both dispatched to that great expedition in the sky. Then, out of the blue, came a loss greater even than theirs. Our entire supply, a pâté de foie gras, given up to the hungry mouth of the Bostock ravine. A dismal fate seemed assured for all. What did you say this game was called?
Poker. Have you not played before?
No, never heard of it. But you chaps carry on. I'll be all right.
Let's see your hand then, Jock.
There you are. 2 9s. Barely worth the effort, what?
Bad luck, old fruit. I'm rather afraid I've got a straight.
A straight what?
5 in a row, old man. Beats Jock's, I'm afraid.
Yes, indeed. So, Basil, it's between us for last place. What have you got?
Sod all.
Oh, dear.
Not even 2 the same. Bloody terrible.
Bad luck, Basil.
Hang on a minute. Good Lord, you've got a flush.
Really? Oh, it's probably just frostbite.
No, not your face. A flush. Look, your cards are all the same suit.
Oh, is that good?
You've won, old man.
What a smashing result. I'm thrilled for you.
Does mean that you've lost, of course, Jock.
Well, yes, it does. Still, never mind.
Shame you couldn't hang in till the curtain call, but you know the rules.
Indeed. Well, farewell, gentlemen. I'm just going outside. And I may be...
Oh, could you get some more tobacco while you're there? I seem to have smoked all mine.
He's not going out. He's going out.
Oh, I see. Oh, sorry, Jock. Carry on.
I'm just going outside. And I may be... You know...
We know. Poor Jock.
Poor Jock. Right, you get the pot boiling. I'll go and start cutting him up. What would you like? Rib, thigh, rump?
Oh, rump, please. Jock always did have a nice juicy rear end.
Yes, I think I'll join you. A nice piece of arse.
He ate him? He ate poor Jock?
Yes, it seems so, and then he ate Snowy a couple of weeks later.
Jesus Christ!
That's how Sir Basil survived.
Haven't you got any happy stories?
No, sorry, Captain. I'm afraid his memoirs do make for rather grim reading.
Worst after-dinner speech I've ever heard. Almost as depressing as that one about Egypt. No, I'm not having you on my ship again.
Oh.
Cigar.
Oh, no, thank you. I'm more of a pipe man myself.
Thought you would be. A Lionheart.
Don't mind if I do.
What the damnation was that? If they've been drinking again, I'll nail each and every one of them to the mast, I will.
Captain!
What in the blazes is going on?
We hear, Captain. Alminia!
The Scarifyers, The Curse of the Black Comet, was written by Simon Barnard and Paul Morris. It starred Nicholas Courtney as Lionheart and Terry Malloy as Dunning, with Brian Blessed as Sir Basil Champion, David Benson, Lizzie Roper, Alex Lowe, and David Bickerstaff. Next week, episode 3 of this 4-part adventure, where our heroes travel to Egypt and Brian Blessed turns the acting up to 11.